Okay, good people, this is Michael, your pro handyman. I'm getting ready to replace a dishwasher, and we'll go through the steps here and there. So, here we go. Now, next, you want to kill the power. You can go out to the breaker box to kill the power. Now, if you're a pro, sometimes they have a switch just for the dishwasher as well. You can cut that off. But if you're not a pro, even if you're a pro, you still need to do the breaker if they labeled it. But as you can see, in this case, they label nothing. But usually you come out, you'll have dishwasher, garbage disposal. Those will be two separate breakers. So I'll have to fish this one and be very careful because they gave me nothing to work with all these breakers. But I'll figure it out because I'm the pro. First thing you want to do is turn off the water line, trace coming from the, and turn off your water line. It's usually tied into the hot water. Now me, even though I'm a pro, I turn both of them off because you never know. Cold water as well. Disconnect your water line. Put you something, a bucket underneath in case your water line is dripping out or the main line is dripping a little bit from just water built up in the line. Then you want to disconnect the drain line from the dishwasher, which would be this tied into the garbage disposal. Disconnect that. Let it drip out as well. All right, I would do everything on a tripod, but everything is so small and loose, we will do it by hand. You take this panel off at the bottom so you can access the power. And that's your underneath shot. You'll probably have to slide it out to get to the power. Sometimes they have it on the newer ones, it'll be sitting right in the front. But this one here, being older, I'm gonna have to get it out first. There's glide feet here that they run down when they install them. You just have to run these feet back up so you can get it over this. Sometimes the flooring is done in front of it, so you have to loosen it up to get it up. Take the bottom panel off. And then you have a screw here and a screw here. Take those out, and then you just have to work it out. Okay, good people. Now, getting back to the power. There's a little box under the door here. You need it's got a funny screw on it. You need a 1/4 inch. Take that screw out. And your cover comes off. And there's your power. Just got to disconnect this. And again, since I didn't have a breaker to turn off, I've figured that the switch up here controls the power going to the dishwasher. One's for the garbage disposal, one's for the dishwasher. And so everything is safe, but if you can do your breaker, I recommend doing the breaker. So I'll disconnect these and we'll take the old dishwasher out of the way. Okay, so now that we have got the power loose, I always cap these back. Now, one way to find out where your breaker is at, you can always
let these two wires accidentally touch, and it will trip the brick in the box, and then you will know which one is the one for that. But I don't have time to do all of that. I'm at a customer's house and I'm replacing a dishwasher, and it's really not up to me to pinpoint their situations unless they ask me to. But like I said, just being a pro, I'm a little bit more careful about how to handle this. So, all right, so that's out, live wire. You got this bolt here that's supposed to be twisted in here, and that helps keep the wires from getting cut on this. So they didn't do it, but we will. All right, so that's out. Everything's clear. So we have the back. All right, so you just slide your lines through there and get it out the way. Now the existing water line can be reused if it came with a new water line, you want to put a new one on, fine. You can just use the existing water line. Okay.
Okay, space is all clear. It's time for the new dishwasher. And we have the new dishwasher, the old and the new. I'm going to hire me a photographer to hold the camera.
Okay, I have the new power tied in. Sorry, the video is a little jumpy, but we got the new power tied in, and then we'll put the cover back over it.
So one on the note,
when you're dealing with a new dishwasher, the water line adapter, if it doesn't come with, it usually doesn't come with a new dry washing machine. Dishwasher. You have to either buy one, unless you have one in your truck. You have to go get one to go from here to attach to your water line, which I'll pick up in the video when I go get it. Sometimes you can interchange off of the old ones, but this one's too small, so I have to go buy one. All right, the water line adapter there is different from the new one, unfortunately. Video will continue. Okay, continuing the video of installing the dishwasher, I had to go purchase a water dishwasher elbow that goes right here. Then the water line hooks into this. So I will put tape. I always use plumber's tape here and here, even though it has a washer in it. Make sure the washer is in it before installing. Now keep in mind that this is plastic, so you don't want to tighten to the point where you crack that or you're in trouble. So you wasted your time. So that's the tape. Elbow is on. And we'll put the water line. All right, the water line is on. Keep in mind, everything in here, these new dishwashers are plastic. So even tightening this up just kind of holds stuff. Just keep it secure when you're tightening. You got to make it snug so it doesn't drip. But that's the water line. So the water line is hooked in, the elbow is on. It's time to slide the dishwasher back in the hole and back in place. And then turn the water line back on. Okay, so the new dishwasher is installed. And working great.